Well, you may be seeing a lot of these kits right now in the garden centers, and these are Amaryllis kits, and they're out just in time for the Christmas season. You can see by the picture on the box that they're just a gorgeous flower. Well, you can actually just buy the bulbs and pot these up yourselves, and all you need is an Amaryllis bulb and a pot. It's about 6 inches deep, and if it doesn't have a hole in the bottom, go ahead and fill the bottom with gravel. Then you just get some well-drained potting soil and tamp that in. And the important thing to remember when you're potting up the bulb is not to break off the roots and to keep the top half of the bulb up out of the soil. So fill in gently around those roots. And the other thing that you want to do is get a pot that's only slightly larger than the bulb, no more than an inch larger than the bulb, like I have here, because Amaryllis like to be pot bound. Now after you get this potted up with soil, you'll want to water that in, but then you'll want to let this dry out in between waterings because they don't like to stay wet. That will cause the bulb to rot. Now set this in a sunny window and water it and wait for the stalk to start growing out of the middle. Now the thing to remember when you're watering this is not to allow the water to get in to these leaf scales here. Be sure and water it from the side so that it won't develop bulb rot. Now, the other thing is, once the stalk starts to grow, turn that about 1/4 of a turn every other day so that your stalk will grow straight. Now these bulbs will actually bloom 4 to 8 weeks after you've potted them up. Now don't be discouraged if this doesn't bloom for you for Christmas, because it'll be a welcome splash of color come January.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. You can also find more recent videos on our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.